What's going on YouTube? I just want to make a quick video on how I replaced my throttle position sensor. So this is my 98 4Runner 4x4. It has almost 300,000 and finally these parts are starting to wear out. I cannot believe the quality of Toyota. I have a beautiful 645 BMW and it's got 155,000 and it is a money pit. I've had this thing for 3 years now. I'm the second owner, and whoever had this really took care of it. Yes, it needs a paint job, but let's get on to this part. All right, so I was stalling when I came to a stop. It happened to me about twice. I have a slight erratic idle. It idles right around 700, 750, but it'll dip down 650, 750, and that's with the AC on at a red light. So I also noticed my shifting was a little bit off. So there was like a delay in shifting. So all these things tell me that my throttle position sensor is bad. So this is the part number, if I can get it into focus without dropping it. So for the 96 to 02, it's 89452-35020. This cost me $70 off of eBay. I think they go for like 160 or something like that at the dealership. So definitely buy it online. So this is a little bit hard to get to. So it sits right here. I already took off the screws, and I'm making this video to show you how I took out the screws. So these are the two screws. Just so you know, these are not a P2. Okay. This one got chewed up a tiny bit, so I opted to just get some get an adjustable wrench and go around the head of it, and you can see it did chew up the head just a little bit, but that's fine as long as the X is fine. So this is a JS2. It's not a P2 or a PH2, whatever. So do not try to take it off with one of these because it's going to strip out. FYI. So access to the top one is pretty easy. All you do is you grab a small adjustable wrench, go right onto the head and turn it towards the driver. That will loosen it, as you know. Now the second one is hard to get to. It's down here. So here's the second one. So you have all this contraption in the way. What I did, this is the heater hose. So there's a 10 millimeter bolt right here. So what I did was I took out the 10 millimeter and I raised it. I moved it over about an inch. I did scratch up the paint just a little bit, but I can still see the primer. So with this thing, you have to grab, again, a small one. So by lifting up the hose, it gives you just enough to grab onto that head and just like you tighten it and then you loosen it and you bolt it on again. And the second twist, you'll feel it come loose. So I just wanted to show you that. And please do not use a Phillips head because you're going to strip out the screw because it's soft metal. I'm not a mechanic. Just do this at your own risk. I'm just trying to help out everyone else. And going back to the mileage, almost 300,000. This appears to be the original radiator. I'm going to have to order a new one because this thing is on its last legs. The alternator, I replaced it at 275,000 miles. It still had the Toyota blue and silver sticker on it, so I actually kept it. I want to do a high output alternator, so that's why I kept it. This I got for 25 bucks at a place in Utica, New York. So everything is pretty much original. The only thing that's not original is that at about 290, the original brake booster went out, and I lost the rear seal. That finally went out as well. So these two are AutoZone, and now I know why I should have bought a Toyota part, because this thing will rust out. So if you want to do your brake booster, paint yours before you put it on here if it's not a Toyota. Anyway, now I disconnected the battery, so I have to wait another 25 minutes. Then I'll bolt everything back up. To bolt it back up, you can use a Phillips head just to snug the bolt in, but do not, or screw, but don't use a Phillips head to take it off. All right, I hope this helps someone out. Leave a comment, subscribe. Thanks. One last thing. Before you put the screws in, make sure you put some sort of rag here to act as a little protection in case you drop the screw, especially the bottom one, because it's such an awkward access to it. So as you can see, that's the original. 299,000 miles, and this thing finally went out. Anyway, hope this helps someone out.